welcome to EPN. My name is Victor Lucas. I'm part of the team that brings you the latest in everything cool every single day. Now, there are a lot of amazing things going on in video games, entertainment, and technology, and we've got to wonder, how do we keep up with all of those wonderful toys? Well, that's why we've created the Rundown. Rocket League is getting a lot more heroic thanks to one of the members of the Justice League. The Batmobile is coming to the hit car/soccer game. Developer Psyonix has announced the Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice car pack, which gives players the ability to hit the field in the Batmobile from the new movie. The pack also includes 3 new antenna flags based on Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. The new DLC launches March 8th and will cost $2. It's safe to say that Rocket League has blown away expectations and has become way more popular than ever anticipated. Developer Psyonix recently announced on Kinda Funny's Colin and Greg Live that they're working on a retail release of the game, which will be available in stores later this year. Doom won't have to be any less hellish in the biggest country in Europe. Bethesda Softworks has revealed that the new Doom game will not be censored in Germany, making it the first in the franchise to be released uncut in the country. The full version has been approved by Germany's Department for Media Harmful to Young Persons, which means German gamers will be able to experience the same copious amounts of blood, guts, and carnage as players in North America. The approval might come as a bit of a surprise. The German government is notoriously sensitive about violence in entertainment, especially video games. The first 2 Doom games were outright banned when they were first released in the early 90s and were only permitted to be sold in the country a few years ago. Bethesda's own Fallout 3 had to undergo heavy cuts back in 2008, and the unedited version was only made available last week. The new Doom will launch worldwide on May 13th. It looks like famed novelist Alan Wake is about to get over his writer's block. Developer Remedy Entertainment has registered a trademark and domain name for a new project titled Alan Wake's Return, presumably a sequel to their 2010 survival horror game. No official announcements have been made, but Remedy has hinted in the past that they'd like to make a new Alan Wake game. It makes sense that they'd be starting development on one right about now because their latest project is just about finished. It will start bending time on the Xbox One and PC on April 5th. Given the long production times at the studio, don't be surprised if we have to wait at least a few more years for the new Alan Wake game to surface. And if you need more survival horror, Capcom has a triple dose. Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6 are coming to the PS4 and Xbox One. They'll be released in reverse, with Resident Evil 6 landing on March 29th, followed by 5 this summer, and ending with 4 in the fall. 5 and 6 were both originally made for the PS3 and 360, so upgrading them to current gen shouldn't be too much work. Resident Evil 4, on the other hand, was originally released on the GameCube in 2005, but thankfully it's already been remastered and re-released on more current systems many times. It's arguably one of the best games ever made, getting near-perfect review scores that Resident Evil 5 and 6 failed to live up to. Since there's a selection of good things on sale for every system, players will have to decide if buying these games again is something that might interest them.
Over here, stranger.
It looks like we won't have to wait much longer to catch a new Pokémon adventure. Nintendo has registered trademarks for 2 new games called Pokémon Sun and Pokémon Moon. In keeping with the franchise's history, it seems likely that these will be 2 different versions of a new game in the main Pokémon series, with minor differences between the Sun and Moon versions. No official announcements have been made, but that might change very quickly. Nintendo is scheduled to hold a special Pokémon-focused Nintendo Direct presentation tomorrow at 7 a.m. Pacific, so don't be surprised if new games are unveiled.
Yippee! Thank you!
Not even Pikachu is as electrifying as one of the new heroes in Daredevil Season 2. Marvel and Netflix have released a new trailer for the upcoming 2nd season of the show, this one focusing on Daredevil's psi-wielding love interest, Elektra. Let's take a look.
You fight better than anyone I know. And I have information. The Yakuza never left.
That's impossible. I drove them out of New York City.
No, you didn't. They just hibernated and watched you take out all of their enemies. Now, New York is ripe for the taking.
If we do this, nobody dies. Do you understand?
Hungry?
Elektra has been a popular character in the Marvel Universe ever since Frank Miller created her for one of his Daredevil comics in 1981, and this will be her first appearance in the shared Marvel Cinematic Universe. She's not the only new addition. The Marvel anti-hero, the Punisher, will make his debut in Daredevil Season 2. You'll be able to call in sick for work and binge watch all 13 episodes in a row with no pants and a bucket of ice cream on March 18th.
I appreciate that.
Microsoft and developer 343 Industries are making good on their promise to deliver loads of free DLC to Halo 5. The game's new Hammer Storm update is now available. Like the previous free updates, it includes new weapons, modes, and maps, bringing the total number of free maps up to 11. Also included in the Hammer Storm update is the Spartans Never Walk Alone pack, featuring a new emote honoring Adam, aka the Crazed Spartan, a popular member of the Halo community who tragically lost both his daughters in a house fire last month. That seems like a nice way for the developers to show how much they care for their fans, and of course our condolences go out to the family. Halo 5 will be getting 3 more free update packs this spring and summer. Microsoft has also announced Warzone Firefight, a massive new mode that will combine Halo 5's new Warzone mode with the classic Firefight mode from previous Halo games. That will launch later this year. That's it for the rundown today. Make sure you tune back in tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Hey, thanks for checking out that video on our EPN channel. It's just one small part of the things that we make around here. So if you liked it, don't forget to check out some of our other vids and hit that subscribe button.